Hello guys, today I am going to talk about creating bar charts using R programming. So when we talk about R programming, bar charts mostly use categorical variables, and we all know that histogram uses continuous variable. So today let's look at how we can use categorical variables by creating bar charts. So now we are going to use a package called Pacman, and I already showed you in the video, in the previous videos, how to install Pacman. So we all have to install Pacman. So one simple way is to do that is that if Pacman is already installed on your computer, let's use this data. So you can say that if then exclamation require, maybe let's say Pacman, then install packages, then you put that in this, let's say Pacman. So this is telling you that if Pacman is already installed, it doesn't have to install, and if it is not installed, then it should install it. Then we run it. Then we are going to use another package called tidyverse, because you are going to use a data called diamond dataset, and that dataset is found in ggplot2. ggplot2 can also be found in tidyverse. So when you install tidyverse will do everything for you. So we are going to use the same thing. So if then we say that require tidyverse, then we can say that you install, put it in this, let's say tidyverse, then you run it. Now we have to load it. And we have, using Pacman, we can use one simple line to load all the libraries. So we can say Pacman, then we can say that p underscore load, and then we are going to load Pacman. Then we are also going to load tidyverse. So we say tidyverse, then we run it. So that's already loaded. Another simple way you can do is to run a library, which we all know. Then we say Pacman, then we run Pacman, then we also use the same thing, library, and then we use tidyverse, and then we run it. They are all simple. They all do the same thing. So now I said that we are going to use a data called diamond dataset, and that dataset is found in ggplot2. So let's look at what that diamond dataset is. So it's already an installed dataset. So in R, so we do that, and it is telling you that it's a dataset containing the prices of all prices and other attributes of almost 54,000 diamonds. And then the variables are the price, which is the price, the carats, the cards, the color, the clarity, the XYZ, depth, and then the table. We are going to focus mostly on cards, color, and clarity because they are categorical variables. So now you can also view the data by using the view function, and then you say diamonds. So we do that and then view the data. Let's look at it. So you can see all the data over here. Very, very, very nice. Now, let's look at how we can use the frequencies of the bar plots. So regarding the bar plots, we can use the plot function and we can use the bar plot function. So let's look at the differences between both of them. So let's look at the plot. When you look at the plot, it tells you that the plot is going to give you a function that is used to obtain an information on the generic X and Y plotting. So, and then let's look at what a bar plot is also going to give us. So we also use a bar plot, and then that one also tells you that the bar plot is used to create a plot with vertical and horizontal bars. So that one uses this this descriptions, and then this is the syntax for doing that, and it tells you almost everything over here. You can add all this thing, the subset, action, and everything over here. Very, very nice. Now let's look at the data set, how we can run them. So for example, we are going to use the plot data set to do a bar chart. So for example, we are going to use this data, and then let's say we are using the cut. So the cut, regarding the cut, we say that, okay, we are going to, plot. What are you going to plot? We are going to plot the diamond data set. The diamond data set. Then we use this one to select the cut. So after you selected that, then you can plot it and see. Very, very simple. But if you want to add colors and title to it, I will show you how to do that. Okay, well, anyway, let me show you how to do it over here. So you can just say, okay, the colors, I'm going to use which colors? Let's say we are going to use heat colors. I told you how to use heat colors in out. So let's say heat color 6. And then let's say the title is going to be, let's say bar chart, of diamond data set, of diamond data set. And it shows you everything over here. Very, very nice. So I really like these charts. So now another way is, let's use the colors. So the colors here too, we can also do the same thing, and then we can plot the diamond data set, and then we say we are going to use colors, and then the color we are going to use. What color are we going to use? Let's say we want to use the rainbow color. So you want to use the rainbow color, and let's say 6 or 7, it doesn't matter. So the rainbow colors. The title, you can also do it, very simple, but let's ignore the title for now. We do it and it shows everything here. Very, very nice. Another way we can do that, the plots, is by using what we call piping. And when you say piping, this means this is what we call piping. I have already said it. This sign, percentage, and then the greater sign, and then there's another percentage, and it tells you that it runs through the data. So now let's look at how we can also do the same thing. Another way we can do that is by running the diamond data set. Sorry, the diamond data set. Then we are going to pipe through the diamond data set, and then we are going to select which of the variables are we going to select. We select, let's say we are going to select the cut. So the cut. Then after we have selected the cut, then we also pipe through the cut, and then we plot it. So you can plot it over here, and it shows you something nice over here. The same thing. Now it's very, very nice. If you want to add colors and title and everything to it, we can use it over here. Let's say we want to add colors and titles and everything. We use the same listing. So you can let me just copy it as fast and then paste it over here, and then run it and see how it is going to. So that out of the diamond. Okay. Let's say diamond cuts. Okay. So this is the cut. So yeah, it's supposed to be cut over here. Anyway, we have the cuts. So this is the back out of the diamond cut. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. So now let's look at another categorical variable, which is color. So let's look at the color. Let's look at color, and then we look at terrain. Sorry, we can use color, and then we use the clarity, because all of these are categorical variables. So we can say, I mean, the best thing we can do is, okay, I mean, let's do it so quick over here. So the diamonds Then we pipe through them. We pipe through this. Then we select. What are we selecting? We are selecting color. This color. This is the color. Then after that, what do? We pipe through the color, and then we plot. So the plotting, you can also add the colors, and then okay. So let's say we want to use terrain colors. So we say colors. I told you how to use colors in the previous video. So it's a terrain colors. Let's say 5. We can add title to it, but it doesn't matter. We do that, and then it's very, very nice over here. We can also do another thing. You can also select the clarity to, the clarity. Okay, let's say we are using the clarity. So the clarity, this one, well, yeah, if I'm selecting, then you change it to clarity, and then you can run it. It shows you for the clarity over here. Now let's look at how we use the bar plots. Now the bar plots. Let's look at the trick over here. Now when we're doing this one, we just use the plot and it worked. So let's look at one trick over here. So let's say we call the diamond data set. We call it diamond data set. Then we pipe through. And then we select, let's say, color. Let's say we select color. Then we pipe, and then we use bar plot. This is going to give you a wrong answer. Why is it a wrong answer? Let's run it. Yeah, it's going to give you a wrong answer because the height must be a vector or a matrix. Let's run it and see. You see that it gives you an error. So the best thing you would do here is the best thing you have to do is to create a frequency vector with table. And when you do that, it is going to put the data into an appropriate format. So what you have to do is we can do the same data. Diamond, okay, hold on. Let me get more space over here. So we say diamond data set. Then you pipe it. Then you select the color. We are selecting the color. Then let's say we pipe it. Then you have to put it in a table. And that table is what is going to put it in the matrix form. Then after that, now that you can pipe and say that, okay, let's use the bar plot. See how it has given you. Very, very nice. So this is something very, very important. Now you can add titles and everything. So you can say that, okay, you can add color. Okay, let's say color. Let's say terrain colors. Terrain colors. You see, very, very nice. Now, let's look at how we can sort this one in ascending or and then descending order. So now, if you want to, you can see that this is the bigger one, this is the smaller one, this is this. You know, like it is not arranged in ascending order or descending order. So if you want to do that, now that is where we introduce another function called sorting. So the sorting is going to sort it in ascending or descending order. So for example, we are going to use colors, the colors, and then to sort it. So we say diamond, we use the diamond data set, then we pipe through them, then we select, what are we selecting? Okay, let's say we are going to select the color. So we select the color, then we again pipe through, and then you have to put it in a table because it's very, very important. So after you have put it in a table, now what you have to do is you have to also pipe it again, and then now you sort it. you sort it. When you sort it, then you say descending. So descending. So if decreasing. So if it is decreasing, when you say true, then it means that it is going to arrange in descending order. When you say false, then it is going to sort it in. When you say false, then it is going to sort it in ascending order. So let's say we are saying it's true. It's true, which means that we are going to do it in ascending order. Sorry, descending order. So we do that. Let me see. Sorry, we didn't add the bar plot because this is something like this. This one will give you this. We have to add the bar plot to it. So we pipe it again. We pipe it. Oh, sorry. We pipe it. And then we say bar plot. And we run it. So now look at it. Everything is over here. It has done it in descending order. So if you wanted to do it in ascending order, then the same thing. Then you change this one to false. To false. Then you do it like this. Look at it. Very, very, very nice. You can add colors to it. Let's add colors to it and make it very, very nice. So let's say we're adding colors to it. We add these colors to it, 3 colors, 6. Then we run it and see. Look at it. Very, very nice. You can also add titles and everything to it. So now, another way we can do is to add options. Now, it doesn't have any title, the X variables, which is the Y variables, which is the frequency, and then all of this. We don't have all of them. So let me run a quick code and then explain how it is done. So I'm going to show you this code, and then we see how it is done. So I'm going to run this code. I'm not going to run it. So look at this code. So the diamond data set, then we pipe it and select the color because we're going to use color. Then we put it in a table. So we sort it in a table. Then now the sorting, the decreasing is false. When it is false, then it means you're arranging in ascending order. After that, then once it is in the table, we can put it in a bar plot. This main here is going to give the title to it. It's going to add a title. Then the sub here, all of these things from here up to here, they are all within this, because this sign, this is the bracket is closing. So it means that all of this is inside this. So we use the main, the sub as in the subtitle. So the subtitle, we use this. Then horizontal, do we need it in a horizontal form? When you say false, then it means it is going to do it in a vertical. So this is going to give you in a vertical format. And then this is the Y frequency. The Y lab is the Y axis. The X lab is the Y axis. And this one is the limit for the X axis, sorry, the Y axis. And then the color we are using is rainbow color. So now let's run this, and then we can choose a border for it. I decided to put this sign over here to stop it because, I mean, you can turn it on if you want. If you want to do that, it gives it a border. So let's run it and see. You run it and it gives you something nice over here. So look at how nice this thing is. Now let's look at how we are going to use a side-by-side plot. A side-by-side plot. A side-by-side plot means that we are going to, instead of using only one variable, we are going to use like 2 variables. So for example, let's run something like this. So let's say we use the diamond data set. Sorry, the diamond data set. Then we are going to pipe through, like I said, and then what you do is to select not one. We are going to select, let's say, color. Then we are going to also select clarity. All of these are categorical variables. Then after that, let's say we can plot them. So we pipe them, we pipe, and then we plot it. When you do that, look at how it is going to be. It gives you something like this, but here it becomes a little, this will not tell you what the different colors means. It wouldn't show you to you. So the best thing you have to do is to create a table. And now, if you want to create a table, let's say we want to make a data frame. So we call it a data. Then after you make it a data, then we say that we call the data diamond. Then what do? We pipe it. Then we are going to select, like I said, color, and then clarity. Then you pipe again. And then you put it in a table. So after you put it in a table, then we print it. You pipe again. And then we print it. We print it. So by printing it, look at how it is going to give it to you. This was showing you a table in a console, and it shows you all the frequencies of each combinations. So this color D here, and this combination here has this frequency. This color E here, and then this one clarity here has a combination with this frequency. So this is how to do that, and it shows you that. And then now the best thing you have to do, another thing you have to do is to create a graph from the stack bars. So what you have to do is that you just call the data, right? So after the data, then you pipe through the data. And then let's say we call it a bar plot. So after you have called a bar plot, then you say legend, let me say row names. Then you put it in the dots, and this dot is going to tell you the combinations. So this one is going to draw a plot with legends. So let's look at it. It gives you the plot with legends, but here you don't see the differences because it's like the colors are some nasty colors. So what you have to do is to just add colors so that you can see well. So maybe we can, let's say here, after you have done this, you can put comma, and then we add colors. And then let's say we are going to use rainbow colors. So rainbow colors, let's say 6. Look at how it is done. Very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. But now another way to do that is sometimes you want to do a side-by-side plot so that you can see it very, very well. Now let's look at how you can do side-by-side plots so that it will show you it in not on it, but just beside. So that one is by creating a side-by-side plot. Now let's look at how a side-by-side plot is created. So by using a side-by-side plot, it is the same thing you are going to do. It is the same thing. So you say the data, but only some changes. So you call the data, then you pipe it. Then you say bar plot. Then you say legend. Then you say row names. Then you put the dots. That is very, very important. Then after that, this is where the changes is. Then you say besides, because you want it to be beside. So beside, then you say it should be true. So now let's look at it. Look at the diagram over here. Very, very simple. And it's very, you can see it, but if you want to see it very, very clear, what you have to do is to add colors to it. And so the best thing is let's add colors to it. You can say, okay, we are adding colors to it. So colors, and then you add a color. Then you say that, okay, rainbow color. Rainbow colors, then 6. Okay, so let's look at this. Very, very nice. So this is all about bar plots, bar charts with this. And if you want to clear your graphs, you have to just use this, the div that's off, and then it's going to clear all your plots. Let's look at it. It's gone. So basically, that is how it is. And if you want to clear your working environment, if you don't want anybody to see what you have done, the best thing you have to do is to use this code. You run this code here. I put this in over here because it will just clear the environment. I don't want it to clear it. So this is this, and it's going to clear it. But I just put it over. So when you run it by pressing Command plus Enter, and it get everything rid of. Thank you very much, and see you next time.